Hello and welcome, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a work process video from your art in Photoshop, and it's look exactly like that. You press play and it's gonna show step by step exactly the process that you did. You can use it in any social media, you can use it for YouTube, for any idea, and at the same time you can use this method to create animation. This is a project that I'm working on. You can even create by this idea an animation that go step by step, frame by frame. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step is actually to go and look for the timeline windows. This is the timeline windows. Double click on it, will open it. If you don't see the timeline window, you just need to go to Windows and Timeline, and it will appear or disappear. Okay, let's press it again to bring it back. Now press on the create video timeline. That will create a timeline of a video because we want to take everything frame by frame. Go ahead and step here on the three squares. It will open us a timeline that's more easy to control frame by frame. And the next steps that I'm gonna do is actually to go to the layer panel and erase layer that not relevant to the steps. If I have double layers, if I have layers that I don't want to show, it's gonna make my life more easier when I'm actually doing step by step to show the process of the work. Now after we erased those double layers, the layers that we don't need, we're going here on the plus sign to open a new frame. Okay, one click and it will open a new frame. Here at the bottom is the seconds that every frame have. We can control the second from milliseconds to half a second to 5 seconds to 10 seconds. If we want something certain and specific, we can press on other and we can actually put here the time that we want and press enter. Now press on the first frame, go to the bottom and press Alt and left click on your layer. That will make all the rest of the layer disappear and we will start from the beginning of the layer. Let's jump to the second one. Now we want to show the second step that we did. The second step that I did in this particular image is to cut the image and to put it on a white background. So if I'm going here and I just put a white background, it's not gonna show my process. So I'm gonna skip on the layers to the image that I cut, and this is gonna be the second step. I'm gonna press on the plus to create a third step, and I will add the circle in the back. I like to show step by step and some similar steps to combine them together, and I will show you what I mean by that. Now the fourth step, let's open another one, and the blood brushes all around. Now I can open another one and then to put the rest of the brushes in the back, but for me it's look the same step. It's something that I can actually combine with this step, so I will add it right here. I will open a new one and I will continue. This one and this layer, seems to me you can combine them, and I will just move on and I will add for the next step whatever I think. Let's open a new layer, a new frame, and another brushes, another step. This is a dramatic change, so because it's a dramatic change, I don't continue up in the layer frames. I'm just gonna go and open another one and we'll continue. Just repeat on this step, it's pretty simple, and that's it. We got till the end. Another frame and the logo. Now go to the timeline window, press on the first frame plus shift at the keyboard and go until the one before the last one and press on it, click on it. It will choose all of the frames, and when we choose right now half of a second, all of them will change to half of a second. I recommend you always to leave the last one a couple of seconds more so people will be able to give a look at the final results. And let's press play to see how it's look like. fine, look pretty fine to me. I'm pretty happy with it. Now we need to export the file. To export a video in Photoshop, it's a little bit different than export a regular image. Now go to File, Export, Render Video. We can give it a name. Let's call it Samurai Girl. And select the folder. I can select the folder wherever I want it to be. Let's put it in the desktop just for this tutorial. And look at my settings. This format will be good for YouTube, for Instagram, for TikTok, for any social media. Format H.264, preset high quality, size custom. You can decide and adjust the size to any dimension that you want. The frame rate I leave for 30 frames per second and press render. Render will export the video to the desktop. And this is enough for this tutorial. If you learn anything new, give a thumbs up to the video, consider to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.